Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To my loyal subscribers and viewers at the channel, we're a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. Before we continue the journey, if this is your first time to the channel, please consider subscribing. It doesn't cost a dime, a penny, a nickel, a pence, or a peso. And most importantly, it won't clog your phone memory because subscription does not affect your cell phone memory. By clicking on the subscription button, click the notification bell and select all. So at the channel, we will release a video, you are the first person to get notification of the same. Like the video, yes, like the video, share the video, and comment below. Moving on. I hope that you are ready to listen to this police officer telling us about the corruption of the police force, the PMP LGBTQ plus party, operating as a criminal organization by this policeman in his own words, and I am going to break it down as follows. 1. Jad Flash. Yes, Jad Flash, who was one of Jamaica's most wanted men in Jamaica in the 1980s, returned to Jamaica as a free man and worked as a messenger for the Prime Minister of Jamaica. Let me repeat myself. Jad Flash, who was one of Jamaica's most wanted men in the 1980s, returned to Jamaica and was working out of the Prime Minister's office of Jamaica as a messenger, riding a bike licensed to the office of the Prime Minister. This man who could not even get a work in a police station based on his background was working out of the Prime Minister of Jamaica's office. Jamaican people, if you people want changes to a better Jamaica, you have to start from now by holding these people who are supporting, financing, and giving murderers comfort, as what the PMP party has done with this man, Jad Flash. This man killed Ted Ogilvy, who was a patriot to Jamaica, and this party has been rewarding murderers in Jamaica by giving them positions in the government. So that is the reason why I said Jamaica is a criminal's paradise, because nowhere else on earth we have criminals that have access to people in our government, in our society, only in Jamaica. 2. SSP Terence Bennett is the cousin of former Prime Minister Bruce Golding, which makes him untouchable. I have nothing against the man, never met the man. I saw him a few times when I was a police. 3. Danai Williams, at having an interpolitical PMP LGBTQ plus war with Paul Burke, Jad Flash and Tony Brown. So that's the reason why Danai Williams have to fled Jamaica, because you know that they want his head. 4. The PMP LGBTQ plus party rewarded former Jamaica's most wanted man in Jamaica, Tony Brown. Yes, Tony Brown. Remember he and the other man, Jad Flash, both of them killed Ted Ogilvy, and they had fled from Jamaica to Cuba with the help of the likes of Paul Burke and the others, allegedly from words in the streets. And in return, Tony Brown's daughter, yes, that's the member of parliament you're looking at right there, Tony Brown's daughter Angela Brown Burke a seat in the Jamaican Parliament, a reward for her father's Criminals Act in the name of the PNP LGBTQ plus party, which operates as a mafia organization. Tell me, where do you have people of criminal-minded families who end up becoming legislators? Only the criminal's paradise, Jamaica. ACP Reggie Grant collecting money from firearm holders in Montego Bay, St. James. 6. Jugs plane crash in Rocky Point, Clarendon, and police assisted the crew escaping out of Jamaica. 7. Police officers held Donovan Bulbie Bennett at Lake Spence, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, when a senior police officer told them to release Jamaica's most wanted man. 8. Scandal influence in Jamaica and the police force hierarchy. 9. A police inspector from Portland went to the Commissioner of Police office at Old Hope Road, Kingston, and reported some senior police officers involved in the coke trade. The inspector of police was killed by Constable Nemard, who was given instruction to kill him, and he killed the inspector less than 5 minutes after leaving the office of the Commissioner of Police. The police officer whose words you're going to hear in its entirety is a former police officer, Constable Brown, who had to leave Jamaica for his safety as he was a witness in the crawl shooting of 4 citizens in Clarendon. So, those who can manage the long journey of listening to videos, well, here's one, because I can tell you, I have spoken to this police officer at length for hours, and he had divulged a lot of information to me, because he just wanted to know that he's able to get his voice out there, because he's not doing it for any fame or any likes. He's just doing it for the betterment of Jamaica, because he wants to see what Jamaica. He said he was labeled by the PNP LGBTQ plus government as a labor right. This police officer, whose background and everything points right back to being someone who's from a PNP LGBTQ plus party. But as you know, in Jamaica, speaking the truth makes you the other. So you listen, you watch, and you decide. Moving on. With George Flash riding a bike that is from the commission, from the office of the Prime Minister.
Well, he was employed as a messenger.
So our farmer, most wanted man in Jamaica, will kill a government.
Yeah, so the man has a criminal record.
Huh?
Does he have a criminal record?
No, I'm not a criminal record, but we don't say my old criminal and them thing name was Brigadier.
Legally, technically.
Yeah.
Isn't the man a citizen of Jamaica?
Yeah, we know. Yeah, in a legal terminology, he is an upstanding citizen. Upstanding citizen in the eyes of the law, but in the intelligence world, we as police, we know him a criminal.
No better. I know far better than that. What can I do?
So
I can't do.
So how to deal with that accident as police? Having a most wanted man, having a motorcycle registered to the officer, Prime Minister of Jamaica.
They report everything, and the journalist said, well, she fixed back the man bike and paid the medical bills, and that was it.
And not even the report, not even the news, not even the Glean, not even the Observer write nothing about it. Say most wanted man. Alright, in my messenger.
Journalist PMP, brother. GX Road is labor, right?
Oh, GX Road, yes. I did J. Yeah, GX Road, I labor. So, PMP kill PMP.
Yes. And then one side of the Anthony Brown and George Flash, and the next side was supporting Danai.
So wait, so Dana and Tony Brown them at war at that time,
Yes, because one said supporting Porsche, which is Jack Flash and Anthony Brown them supporting Porsche. I like Dana I set them supporting.
That was which year that?
About 2004. 2005.
Okay. Because before, so after that, Dana and them and a friend no more after that.
Oh man, Dana and them fall out big time, man, and Paul Burke. All of them knows no war around them, man.
Oh, so that's so more or less. So more or less, I must think them give them so because I know say in a 2002 as me telling you, in a 2001, me say Ox, Dana Williams and Tony Brown and John Flash. So that's why when you tell me no say boy them fall out, you know that's what I
big fall out when Porsche go against Peter Phillips. That's when war started. The war started with Porsche and Peter Phillips.
Oh, when Peter Phillips go against Porsche?
Yes.
So Dana was with Porsche?
No, it don't look so. Anthony Brown and George Flash supporting Porsche died. Welcome like Skengdan was supporting Peter Phillips.
Yes, for real. Oh,
and then Skengdan.
Okay.
And then Skengdan and Danai good. So Danai working with Skengdan.
Against Porsche. Okay.
Flash and Brown say, man!
Cause she had come from in a struggle and Peter Phillips already come up, it was Rasta them time there.
Alright.
So them would know more the history about the party and them thing there.
Alright. And that is how Bulbie and them man get involved. Bulbie never liked Peter Phillips.
He never liked Peter Phillips?
And then burn up Peter Phillips. Remember them burn up Peter Phillips jersey up in a Spanish town, man?
That's after I'm dead because remember say Peter Phillips bill him.
Yeah, but Peter Phillips realized certain things. And going with Bulbie and never like it.
Yeah, man, but look here, remember so the man in there was the most wanted man in there, the man with Peter Phillips, them assigned government contract.
Don't worry. Bulbie was more for Porsche than anything else.
Oh, so I never know about it.
I used to be on the campaign, I used to be there watching, and so I go on and listen to the cuss out and who Paul Burke and all of them, I tell you. So there was a division. Paul Burke and the wife was in the war too, you know?
But to me, I used to believe that was politics of convenience, both of them. So anybody win, them still have a foot inside of the hierarchy party.
Hey, remember Paul Burke's wife is Anthony Brown that time?
You have to be kidding. I never know that.
No more talking to you.
No. Angela Brown, a wanted man, Tony Brown daughter.
Check it out.
No.
This.
I never know that.
Then all you think should become the counselor for all this. You see me now, I get too much information. Know that.
But look here. Between me and you, me and family will come from Burger and Magaga Gully, you know.
So you never know her name was Angela Brown?
Yeah, me know say she name Angela Brown. Me never know say Tony Brown daughter.
So you should do your research, fatherly.
Me, I never know. Believe you me. I want to tell you say the first time in time me hear me just said that time she have me at town. Me I said no sir, she can't be no most wanted. Me say the most she and you understand and me I said no sir.
Well, I get it, Joe. We have a squad in here, Royalhead. And he knew somebody guard she. Royalhead, he named Wilson, Kevin Wilson.
Yeah.
He knew somebody guard she. So you see how my system set up. We have people everywhere. My back was 200 out of it.
Come like my batch too. I mean, I'm the youngest one out of my batch when I graduate.
So we have people everywhere.
So you was the youngest one in your batch when you graduate too?
Really? Yeah, man. We have a woman who are 30 a year old. Them time they look boy, man. But they like me.
So wait, so out of East here mother come from too?
I don't know where the mother come from. Never met the mother. I met the father. Yeah, they used to walk together.
You and Tony Brown?
Yes! The man used to hold on for me and walk with the man. He couldn't see well. Sugar used to affect his eyes and think, man.
Oh, him did have diabetes, man?
Yes, and high blood pressure and them thing, man. And stroke too.
Wow, so okay, so that's why Dana have to cut road and them thing like, you know, so him live in America. Him live here too, you know?
No.
Yes, him get.
Everybody know me in the street as Steve, bro, right? So kill them dead. They ain't never anything.
Oh, and true, you walk and hold him man and them thing there.
I don't matter how old man. He just like me as a youth. They don't know why. They just like me, man.
Well, I just saw it go on them thing. Because I see him thing with me and him. You understand?
The first day me and them meet and start talk. Then just let me pass and stop at the station and come and ask me. When they?
Well, you know, so between me and you, me have that chemistry with people, communicate. But for me talk to them one time, they just like me.
Whoops, on the other side is the JLP man. And the same way, they will come and talk to me. When they? So if one side tell me something, the next side say, I'm sorry, go boy. I'll them do that, boy.
Yeah.
So you should go everything what
yeah, you say when you're police and them thing, people them realize say you're fair and you're neutral, then we love you.
I tell you, both side, men see me already. I'm gonna never stop me. I tell you, a man tell me where was, and it's true. Yeah, because you see, he not take no side. And I'm willing to listen to anything you have to tell me.
True.
I want to know, tell me. And you can't go back and ask them and them have to say, you know, you take money from me. Nah, not him. Not him. I listening to both sides of the story.
Yeah.
I'm not take no work personal, but deal with it as the way it should. Yes. Plus when people realize you're not a dunce, they look at you differently.
Hey, because she, you know, so she violent though, you know though.
Huh?
You know, say Angela Brownberg, violent, you know.
Yeah, I tell that. A warrior.
Yeah, man, she violent, man.
But me not afraid no fool.
So how Paul Burke get up? Well, you know, so him did help George Brown. I know was one of the man who carried them on the boat figure help them to escape to Cuba.
Okay, he well connected in his skills. And anything in his skills on the PMP, it have to go through that.
So how him reach out this one them thing? Can uptown boy?
That's it.
Well, let's say criminality, sir.
Yeah, check him was Paul Burke father and then you realize what.
Well, I never did dig deep in him and them thing.
I love history, and that is why I go down and search up, and all the people will tell you. I used to go, sit down with the whole set of people, them, they sit down there, they drink, you know, I buy them rum.
Between me and my family, them out of East and them thing, most of them vex with because they say, boy, I may show up. Them claims that I show up the party too much. I say, no, we just need to change the thing. Them I say, boy, them, just like what you say, them thing there.
You don't go there again?
Where?
Jamaica.
Yes, man. I mean, anytime between me and Uncle Sam, I work for us. Anytime I go there, I go in a different capacity. Them see me at Jamaica. You understand what I'm saying?
Why don't I trust them?
No, well, anytime I go to Jamaica, I go to Jamaica in a different capacity. I work for Uncle Sam. You understand?
Yeah, but I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I have no confidence in them. I get to find out so much. I used to dig down people's files and realize so much. Even when I come in at the program, the man was the director. The man Adams just raised car together.
So you say you're not scared when once you get in and them thing, the circle knock you where you go and them thing, the circle somebody from inner the circle is always there.
I tell you, I when I do my research, I find out everything about everybody. But just look at them and laugh. When I start to throw things at the man ask me how me know that. I say, know yourself.
So who are Paul Burke father? Who are Paul Burke father?
I don't have the name right now, but I could get it and give you. But my father used to give me the history. My aunt used to give me the history, plus the whole set of people in Mountain View. Used to have our old plumber in Mountain View, when me and him used to sit down and talk. He used to give me the whole running down. It's all of them, I know them from before they born, I know the parents. They would call him Angel. The plumber who I tell about is an old man, now kind of white man named Angel. He used to give me the whole runnings. Yeah, used to have a man in a wrecking company down the toll, and they end up shoot him up.
They kill him?
No, he never did that. He get about 3 bullets in his belly. Because he went against Danai. Right below the station, they have a wrecking place, man, a wrecker company, man.
I never did know said Danai and Tony Brown and George Flash fall out.
Yeah, man, they fall out after the TCL contract, the cement limited contract. That was a big problem. You have a contract there for them to build up something by TCL there. The cement company thing, and everybody wants it, and that's how the problem start to.
So, Scandal, he must feel left down there, no?
Alright, Philip Palwell. You used to start to him. Like how me and him on the road turn up and attack and things same way. He didn't like me bad. And see me as a bright fella. He see me as a bright one, a bright policeman. Then time they used to drive by himself in an Empire and thing. Then time they used to have all type of technology. Like, he was a bling vehicle you have, man. You used to stop by the station and come and talk to me right there at Mountain View. Yeah, man, Palwell and them, man. Enough people used to talk to me, man. Enough, plenty.
Why the thing sticky, man?
Because again, when they realize you're brave and you have certain level of education and intelligence, you can't fool me. But no, you could just sit with them and know them up to. And they realize that. They realize that. And then I used to be motorized. I used to patrol all over. So I know which house is which one, which I tell him where you come from. Yeah. Yes, I will be up in the mountain, patrolling Long Mountain and them things, and I call them and say, hey, man, outside the gate, man. How you know my address? This is how you know my address. Your vehicle number, so and so and so. So I must leave back to you. And I don't forget things easily. I always remember. So I stopped you 10 years ago and still remember you. Yeah. Like Bill Edwards and them man who do clothing. Remember he?
Yeah.
You know something funny too?
Vin Edwards, yeah man, I know say my real admiral.
He have no pretty girl, I must tell you. The man have real best girls.
But
the man about to go.
So them sick, all them hey, me not between me,
No man. You Kingston was hanging out place.
So you know what the senior super them say I retire and them thing and them say I'm a big fish. You used to that Constant Spring.
Which one?
How young boy man them say I retire in that
I hear the name already. I hear the name already. I mean I hear about it already. I hear about it already. But Constant Spring famous with that.
Meverell you stop that too.
Man to go be famous with that. Parkins, look for him. I don't know if my assistant commissioner know or not. Yeah, but that is my boy Virgin. Real boy that you know. Parkins used to do with firearms in Mobile.
Oh, it was the firearm Clark Failington.
Yes, man, it's real gun thing. Parkins used to do it down there, man. And we don't got that problem with Reggie Grant and them, man. I'm telling you. But Reggie Grant used to love when we bring the gun them to him.
So him can't eat a food.
I was like his ass, he liked me bad. Hey, as Mr. Palman with that gun, I realized something wrong. We just call Mr. Grant. Yeah, send them. And then park up in the van and they deal with everything. The man with the gun up to go another vehicle and sit down with Grant and the man Grant deal. I'm a guy on the road again. I'm finding more. I'm give more than he could manage. Yeah, man. Grant. Oh, God. I couldn't tell Grant I feel tired today. In anger, road unless me come in. But I don't know. I could just look for a vehicle and say, pull over that.
Yeah.
That. Check him. I'm like, no, listen, no, man. Something here. On the sub your movie deck, you find money behind here, you find something. You always find them. Anywhere they think they could hide it, you find it. I tell you, when we come from the road, sometimes we close dirty bad. Come here, man, we go on a vehicle, look where you have underneath it. Yeah, man, never bust engine and looking at it, man. Nobody feel they could hide nothing in them places and think family. It don't make sense. I'm gonna check it. True. So, at one point, they call me dirty dog, they call me sniffer dog, they call me all different type of name. If you Google dirty dog from Jamaica, you're going to see what come up.
Your name will come up, sir.
I'm going to see what they write about me.
Me too.
Yeah, man. Dirty dog brown. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, what about you? But we leave Jamaica on that 24. 24.
Yeah, 42.
42. That's what to tell. At the age of 24, I go through all of that already. All of them, I we don't go through that already.
I'm quite comfortable.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
So Boris, when you did see Boris, you remember Delroy Boris?
Who's Boris?
The police were involved with the case with the police that may burn up the car thief them man at airport road and them thing. Hold on, Papa boy, the man them thing.
Yeah, man. Put them on the CRV and burn them up.
Yes. So what did involve?
I know Boris.
Huh?
I know Boris. Yeah, I know Boris. I know Boris, man.
The police are cold still though, you know. I talk about criminality. Police they take up a man as police and then you kill them and burn them. You know?
Boss, that is nothing. I tell you. You must see again.
I'm asking a shot man, you see the anti-crime man. They have Clarendon now.
Yes. Yeah, man. You must see, man.
And them did say him did get the hit for one man at St. Thomas and him send two criminals from Whitfield town and a police
and Al Marlon. You have a next one named Marlon sitting on there down in Klansman too. He was an inspector too.
Marlon Taylor. Dingy white boy.
Yeah, boy. He know him too. He need to get shoot out.
Yeah.
He need. Yes. Me and him used to roll too. When we that Clarendon. Me and him used to go down at the airstrip there. One next policeman used to live down at the airstrip there. Rich no ass, a retired inspector.
Oh, yeah. ID Cowan.
Yes. You have a big house farm down there.
Yes, to my loyal viewers and subscribers, here is a part of this conversation with myself and the decent police officer who is honest, truthful, and was a witness in the Coral District Clarendon killing of 4 Jamaican citizens by a police team led by Senior Superintendent of Police Renita Adams in search of a Spanish Town JLP LGBTQ+ Dan by the name of Chen Chen when these citizens were killed. And as you know, after the killing, guns were given to the police officers by men aligned to Danai Williams in East Kingston for them to take and place on the scene in Clarendon after the smokes cleared. As you know, police officers were later arrested, for the shooting. You have heard this police officer telling you about one of Jamaica's most respected and feared investigator, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Reggie Grant. This is an intimate account of this policeman's experience, telling you about Reggie Grant. Reggie Grant is one of the most feared and respected detective in the Jamaica Constabulary Force when I was serving. Allegedly went to St. James and you listen. The policeman he's giving you his account of what happened. So Reggie Grant went to St. James under the disguise of investigating. Then, Superintendent of Police Owen Ellington. He was the commanding officer of St. James Division for issuing firearm licensing. Yeah, so Mr. Grant was there, investigating Mr. Ellington issuing firearm licenses to residents of his police area, in which he has all rights and under the law to do the same. But for some reason, Mr. Grant maybe gather information or for some rumors or something to went down to St. James to investigate this man issuing firearm licensing, and in return he was doing the same thing. So his intention or his duties as an investigator, as a detective, was that he was there to gather evidence with the intent to submit a file to the Director of Public Prosecution to arrest and charge Mr. Ellington with corruption. The same thing that he claimed that he was investigating Mr. Ellington of doing. It was the same thing the man Reggie Grant was doing. So kettle causing pot that it's black when the pot is blacker than the kettle. So at no time, Mr. Grant intended to find any evidence, as based on what the police officer is saying, his intent was to shake down the license firearm holders by using various tactics to get their monies for them to keep their firearm licenses, because maybe it is alleged that somebody was involved in nefarious things back in the days or something of the sort, or something in the person or person's background in which he believes that they should not have a license firearm or a license firearm license, because the man, that's how he thinks, although the law, legally by law, whatever the commanding officer was doing was within the ambit of the law. But to him, Reggie Grant, no, well, anything that you're doing, I'm supposed to be a part of it, and and that's what he was doing. So if that's not hypocrisy and corruption at its best, I don't know what is. Because you cannot claim that you're investigating somebody who is corrupt when you, in fact, is more corrupt than the other person, because you're doing worse than what you claim that you're investigating the person for. You can't. I don't know. What this is then. If this is not corruption, because you claim that you're investigating somebody for thief, and then you go on the scene and you're looking something to thief. That's just a kleptomania behavior. Stay tuned, as part 2 will be coming up shortly. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel out.